Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Lord, is this scripture meant for me? Are you trying to say something to me?
Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?
Well, here I am. Look at me. I think you're asking the wrong person, because if you need a witness, then you don't want me. I'm shy. I'm too shy. I'm like Moses, Lord. I don't talk so good. I never know what to say, and what I do say always end up coming out wrong. Speaking just isn't my gift. Just thinking about inviting someone to church or sharing my faith with them, it makes me break out in a cold sweat. Think about what you're asking. I'm tongue-tied. I have clammy hands. I'll put my foot in my mouth and I'll make a fool of myself. There are so many other people out there who can speak so well and so easily for you. So send them, not me. But Lord, I hear what you're trying to say, and so I promise next week I will start attending the discipleship classes at church. And maybe someday I'll be ready.
Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?
Here I am. Look at me. I really think you're making a big mistake here, Lord. You're overestimating my abilities. You're assuming I know things I don't. You know, I'm stupid. I'm too stupid. I'm not Solomon, Lord. I don't know or understand very much. Theology is not my thing, and doctrine gives me a headache. The only Bible verse I know is John 3:16. And you know what? I will probably forget that under pressure. What if someone asks me a question and I don't know the answer? What kind of witness would that be? I'm biblically illiterate. I'm a spiritual ignoramus. I'll mix things up. I'll say something wrong. You know, there are so many other people out there who can quote the scripture and answer hard questions. So send them, not me. But I hear what you're trying to say, and I promise, tomorrow I will start reading my Bible every day, and I will memorize a verse of scripture every week, and maybe someday I'll be ready.
Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?
Here I am. Look at me. Look at me. Do you realize what you're asking? Okay? How much do you expect from one person? I am busy. I am too busy. I'm like everybody else, Lord. I don't have enough time. Not enough time for my family, not enough time for myself, and I never have enough left over for you. Just living is a full-time job. I am always exhausted at the end of the day. Something drastic would have to change in my life for me to have time to get involved in the lives of others. Don't get me wrong. I want to have the time to care. But right now, I don't. And there are so many other people out there who have that time and energy. So why don't you send one of them? Not me. But Lord, I hear what you're trying to say. I do. And therefore, I promise next year I will change my lifestyle and I will make more time for you. And maybe someday I'll be ready.
Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?
Here I am. Look at me. God, don't you understand? God, I can't do what you're asking. Because I'm afraid. I'm too afraid. I'm not Jesus Christ. I don't want to carry a cross or be rejected or laughed at or scorned or even ignored. I'm afraid to be different, to stand out and be your witness. I know what you're asking of me, Lord, but I'm afraid to trust. I'm unable to risk. I'll run away, I'll fail and betray you, and that's not the kind of witness I want to be. There are so many other people out there. There aren't so many others, are there? In fact, there are so few. So few of us willing to go. Oh, sure, we talk about tomorrow or next week or even next year. We never seem to be ready. We're just too afraid. Is that what you're asking of me?
Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?
Then said I, here am I. Send me.